Hey, what's up? Good morning, family. All right, where do a brother start at today? Okay, the protesting. We're talking about the protesting. So, yes, yes, I agree with the protesting. But what are they protesting for? If they protesting for equality, it ain't gonna happen. If you're protesting for justice, you might get it. You might get it, but the same situation is gonna happen again. It's just gonna happen again. It's gonna keep happening and keep happening. And the only thing that's gonna solve that is reparations. That's it. That's all. That's the only thing that's gonna stop or put this totally at a minimum, because you'll be able to punish the people that do it. Because see, people, y'all gotta understand. Look at, like, with even from movies. They'll show a movie of black people peaceful protesting or throw a John Lewis in our face or something like that. But when you show white people going for justice, you get a movie like 300 or William Wallace or something like that. You can't name anything America does peaceful to get their point across. They were built, people. They were built on slavery and then Jim Crow, and systematically building themselves up off the oppression of a certain race of people. And that race of people is black people. It's embedded. It is like the bloodline of America. It is what it is. So when I tell you, like, when I see all the professional athletes boycotting and walking out and all that stuff, I'm like, okay, that's cool. But what are you walking out trying to get across? Because they don't care. They don't care. You're gonna bring attention to it, but they don't care unless we have the power to punish them, and we don't. Cause see, look at the Jewish people and the Italians and the Irish. They all built their economic base, and they don't go through what we go through because they can punish them economically and violently if they have to. And see, with reparations, that gives us the economic base. Cause see, look, people talking about with reparations, well, we can get all our school debt gone. That don't do nothing, because you still working for the oppressor. That don't do nothing. So what you do is you get it the exact same way that America got it. When America got paid off of our people, they got money. First you get the money, then you get the power, and then you establish that power. So when things like this happen, you just gotta violently protect it. Cause look what happened at Pearl Harbor. Say America went and just throwed a bunch of signs up saying, well, why'd you bomb us? That's what they saying we should do. It's insane what people are thinking. I'm just like, dude, the Black Lives Matter, all of that's nothing but confusion, man. It don't make no sense. We got to focus on one thing. And reparations is that. It's the only way for us to survive, so we don't go through this no more. It is what it is. I mean, I don't already knowing what this, I see all these people posting all this crazy stuff, and I'm like, dude, look at this. Laws were strictly written. If you're looking for a law for them to write for cops shooting unarmed people, the only people they going to enforce that on is black police officers. And then the white ones that they get, they just gonna slap them on the wrist. Look at what they do. Look at what they doing now. The 17-year-old, they put his age out there. The 17-year-old went out there with an AR-15 and shot people. And people and non-black people are praising him for it. It's unbelievable. If it was a black one, they would make they'd look up his history. If they can't find nothing on him, they'll find something on his family. That's just how it is, because they are in power. And people like that's in power, they are abusing it. And they abusing it towards us. I just keep telling, and people, I don't say things out of hate for non-black people. I have friends that's not black. I do. And I just, when I sit up here and I try to explain, I get so much resistance. Well, I don't get a lot of resistance because there's a lot of people that think like I do. As a matter of fact, the majority of them do. But it's the ones that's close to me that I try to tell them, I'm like, dude, it don't make a difference if Biden or Trump is in office. This is still gonna happen. It's gonna happen regardless until we push for justice, and justice is reparations. It is what it is. Because look at this. Look at this. It was a time not too long ago that black people had businesses like white people do now. And when all those black businesses was burned down, they did it because they could, and nothing happened to them. Nothing. It was times all that wealth gone. That's why we're a wealthless group. That's why we have no protection. It was a black person could have a nice store, and a white person up the street store isn't as successful as that black person's store. That white person could go down there and kill a black dude, and nothing happens to him. Do you see what I'm saying? All that wealth, all that gone. It's the abuse of power that's going on right now. And I keep telling y'all, we got to stand for something. We just can't be all over the place. We just can't. I just don't get it, man. I be like, dude, we have got to stay on code and stay on the reparations thing. We got to. It's only gonna get worse. I'm telling you, it's only gonna get worse. That's all that's gonna happen. That's all that's gonna happen. We have to take reparations, man. Talking about, well, they ain't gonna give it to. We gotta take it. It's over 30 million black people that qualify for reparations here in America. That's a lot of motherfuckers that's already in here. We ain't like on the outside trying to get in and get the reparations. We already here. I mean, I'm just like, dude, sometimes I look at these statements and all that stuff, and I just be like, man, because I would say 99.9% of white people know we supposed to get reparations, but they don't want to admit that we right, because then that'll prove that white folks ain't never worked for what they have. It'll prove that. They just haven't. This system is made for them to succeed. They just have to walk right into it. And then you get people like, I work for... No, you did not. You had to work. Motherfucker, you ain't had to work as hard. Do you know? people, I'm not even gonna get into what I went through. I'm just not. But I'm just telling y'all, it's crazy how I listen to people talk, and I admire, because I get messages all the time from non-black people, and they ask, and I'm sure I won't say no names or nothing like that, because I think it's cool that they, they send me messages like they be like, hey Thomas, man, I see you posting, what could I read, or who could I look up to so that I can get more information on this. So I tell them, and the one person who I think everybody should look up is Dr. Claude Anderson. He is. He the only person that I know that was that represented high-ranking politicians, high-ranking businessman, high-ranking in any aspect of American life. And he's highly educated. So I just tell anybody, I'm like, dude, all the information is out there. It's no lie. It's not no conspiracy theory or nothing. It's just people, we got to get this stuff straight. We all over the place. Now we got basketball players protesting, say that's cool. I ain't got no problem with it. But dude, equality, man, come on, man. Rich white folks don't even show equality to poor white people, and the poorest white person don't even respect the richest black person. So come on now. Jesus Christ, like, come on, man. That just don't make no sense. So people, I just had to say. There was a lot more I had to say, but I gotta get ready because I gotta do some work. But I'm just like, man, come on, y'all. We got to do better than this, man. We got to do better than this. But peace out, y'all.